Welcome to Packaging Design Reviews, where I, a graphic designer, review packaging design because who cares what's on the inside? It's what's on the outside that matters. Just kidding. I also care about what's on the inside. But it's the packaging design that essentially gets you to put their product in your shopping cart, right? Today I'm talking about Seaweed Bath Company, and I'm going to cover 3 things. What makes effective packaging design, who I think the product is for, and are there any edits that I could think of that would take this product from good to great, if there are even any, because sometimes you just get a 10 out of 10 and it's glorious when it does happen. Also, when I give my feedback, I don't make review videos to just suggest a total rebrand. Most companies can benefit from just making a few minor edits. And if you need any packaging design help, I'm here for you. Also, sorry if my twin is distracting. We're in a different room today. I thought it would be fitting because we're talking about Seaweed Bath Co. shampoo. So we're in the bathroom. Just thought it made sense. Hi, Flo. Today we're talking about Seaweed Bath Co. Have you heard of them? I bought this at Sprouts for about $11 plus tax, and I already used the whole thing. Personally, I love what they're about, and you can look into that later. I have some links in the description. So let's get into the design. Let's start with the container itself. Let's put some B-roll here. Starting with the container itself, I love that the container has a little custom embellishment. It says Sea Magic. We have a flip cap. I know this is a big fat duh, but I love that when this cap is closed, product doesn't spill out when I squeeze it. And you'd be surprised how many shampoos I bought that do that. And next we have the label design itself, and the label design is printed on a waterproof BOP. If you know me, I love my BOPs, which BOP stands for biaxially oriented polypropylene. I love to say it. I love when products use it where it makes sense, and here it makes sense because it is a bath product, and bath product labels should be waterproof. The label looks like it has a matte finish with a holographic foil, which is what drew me to it. I love the holographic foil ocean waves. Very organic looking, very natural, and that totally came through for me. And behind the foil is a subtle gradient that enhances the holographicness of the foil, which I love when designers do a lot with tiny details. And it really paid off for me because I bought it. Along with their packaging design rebrand, they also redid their logo. I assume the typeface is custom, but let me know what you think it is, because there are a billion typefaces out there in the world, probably. I love the logo, especially because the angles paired with the curves make it feel upscale, as well as maintaining a youthfulness that I will get into it in a minute, but let's keep talking about the package. Back to the label. They have this tiny wave motif that's used across their brand, and I like it because it helps break up the text, and it also reinforces the ocean waves just all over. I love the use of their brand colors throughout the label. It makes it really easy to read, and I appreciate that as someone who can get lost in a paragraph. It is a beautiful label, and it's really interesting to me that on the surface, pun intended, it looks like a plain silver and white label. But when you continue to look at it and think about what the product is, it's reinforcing the brand story with every design element and every little piece of copy, which I really love. And it's so evident across the label without it being obvious, which is just so smart. The holographic waves, those are ocean waves. You get the little ocean wave motif right here. You get the blue, which is screaming, if you will, ocean, and the use of green, seaweed. I think this package design was so successful and so beautifully done. Congratulations, Specs Brands. You really captured seaweed and the ocean without just putting a giant fucus and bladderwrack on the front. And no, I did not curse. Those are seaweed names. Question 1 that I answer: who do I think this product is for? Earlier I mentioned that the logo positions the product to seem more upscale as well as more youthful. So if I had to guess their target market, I would assume that they want to reach customers who are within the age of 23 to 35. And this label is gender neutral, so it seems like they're trying to capture a relatively wide as well as young audience. Young as in young, hold on. Young as in the youngest professional bought this for themselves and they can afford it, because honestly, what 12-year-old cares about scalp health and whatever B5 vitamins can do to your hair, you know. Besides like the visual optics of this label, it's also clear if you read the content that this product is for people who care about their scalp health as well as what they put on their body. And they also support initiatives like no sulfates, no parabens, and no animal testing, which is a big fat duh, but most people don't know that. So I give you grace. All companies should do this. I also love that they mentioned that they partner with organizations that support ocean conservation. They're not just harvesting seaweed from Maine and leaving it a barren wasteland. They partner with organizations that help marine wildlife. I linked their webpage about it in the description. And who do I think this product is for based on the packaging? Me. It's for me. Now, what makes this packaging effective? First of all, do I think that this packaging is effective? Yes. But what makes it effective? And I think the answer is 2 short words. Clear communication. Like I said earlier, packaging design is essentially advertising. And if it tells you everything that you need to hear to make a purchase, i.e., it helps you solve your scalp problems, it supports initiatives that you are for, and it looks good on your shelf, it's communicating something. Trust. It's communicating trust. And then if you buy it and use it and love it and it does what it says it's going to do, then they just got a customer for life. Me. It was me. And third question, are there any edits that would take this packaging from good to great? If you know me, you know that I'm going to suggest one thing all the time. Barcode. Seaweed Bath Company, if you want to hear a couple edits that would make me happy, at least, here they are. Also, you don't have to listen to me at all, but barcode. There is enough room on here for you to move the contact information up and raise the these little barcode rectangles up. And what you could do here is incorporate this little wave motif to the barcode. I think that would be so clean. And this little sentence on the side, which I love. I don't know if the comma there is the best punctuation. It says, a salve for the body and soul, comma, our trusted approach to skin and hair begins and ends with the C, period. Don't know if the comma is the best punctuation mark there. Punctuation mark? Mark? Grammatical mark? I don't know. Personally, I feel like there should be either a period or an M dash. There is room for an M dash, and that would be really nice if you used the wave as an M dash. And those are just a couple really tiny, minuscule ideas. Take it or leave it. That you don't have to incorporate it all, because who else is going to notice that? It's pretty much a perfect label, and even though it was $11-ish, I will be buying it again. And there you have it, Seaweed Bath Company. We did it. I'll see you in the next video.